goal.
Great rotations, and as we jump into game number 1 between Billy Fan Club and Jam Gaming, one of our top 2 teams in Oceania, we kick it off, and we see that Jam Gaming have already just come into this goal square, looking for the pocket into the net. Torsos will be bumped around. Jam Gaming get hit through with their line of defense. Close calls in front of the goal. Drippe will not follow through.
That's exactly what we want from Monty Connor, the big bumps and the aggressive plays, and then rotating back, showcasing his midfield presence.
Drippe's going to get it past 2 members. He's now going to follow through with the dribble around the corner. Ball hits over 1, but not the second. Again, BFC starting it on through, and Jake has pushed up. This is when you know BFC are in a little bit more control.
Jake is the tyrant. He has great positional reads, and if he is comfortable coming up, it means the rest of his team thinks it's safe to not be punished by clears.
So Jake hanging around in the midfield now. We have to keep an eye on him. Jam Gaming are just trying to get it past the line of defense as Shady will rotate on back. Jake again. He's pulled himself back for now, but let's see how Billy Fan Club adapt. As Jam Gaming are continuing to just get big clears, but no follow-up.
Torsos trying to make something of it with that 3-man pass play, but they're just being cheated on by Jam every single second.
Jam Gaming liking to play up this right-hand wing. Billy Fan Club passes across field. That's going to be Jake over to Drippe, but Shady intercepts, trying to come in through with the aerial. Ball is hit back by Express. Monty Connor trying to pass it through to Express once again. Jake is here. He's taking the ball slow, but gets demoed. And Express will clean it up, and Billy Fan Club will have no follow-up as well.
Yeah, we are seeing Jam starting to spread out slowly now, starting to build for about 30 seconds time when they'll have that push.
Drippe playing the ball chaser here. Jam Gaming looking for the setup. Again, Torsos is there, but Express will hit it right on back, and Monty Connor will be able to play time and dribble this around the back of that goal side. You see 3 minutes remaining, no goal scored just yet. Monty Connor setting it on up around this right wing. We continue to face the Jam Gaming lineup. Ball will get hit over the top, and Billy Fan Club continuing their defense, but look at this, slow, methodical plays from Jam Gaming, not having a shot, but looking for the passing plays. Express is there, good shot onto goal by Torsos, but it still won't be enough.
More bumps coming out. They are very aware that Torsos is that terrifying player we showcase, and they're doing everything in their power to get him out.
Drippe, he's going to be pacing the ball nice and back, and Monty Connor's there. He's going to take the ball again, trying to get it over the top. Well read by Drippe. He'll save the goal. Sets it up for Torsos. Now the rotation back and forth around the corner. Drippe coming in. Nicely read. Close call. Shady almost regretting that clear.
Ooh, not quite the touch you want, but it does showcase the potential he has, that he could have stolen that and given them that 1-goal lead.
Torsos playing around the corner again. Very insinuating of Billy Fan Club. Express will get the ball. Controls it in front of the net. Shady misses the direct shot. And that'll cost Jam Gaming.
Pace of the game starting to be a little bit slower than we have seen so far as they're getting their reads on each other.
2 minutes. Jam Gaming, no goal just yet. Expected big gameplay out of Jam, but as Wolfie said, BFC have been looking better and better with each passing week. It looks like they've finally settled down and gotten back into their mechanical godlike plays. Monty Connor around this corner will hit the ball. Who's into defense? It's Jake who's rotated back, and it will just be in time.
Jake always quick to be reactive, knows when to rotate back, showcasing just how well he can do so, allowing his team to push forward.
Drippe there has a shot off the roof, but Express is back. Nice and early from Jam Gaming. Around this corner, Torsos is playing for time, trying to get it himself. He'll find the 3rd and final touch. The ball goes over to Drippe, hits the roof in front of the net once again. Jam Gaming leaving 2 into defense. And BFC just leaving Jake, who keeps rotating back and forth. Now, what can Jam Gaming do with this drop ball as it comes off the roof? And BFC are continuing to find their time. But Jam Gaming are just hitting it right on back. Express is in front of goal. It's going to hit the backboard. Nice touch. The follow through. Shady with the shot. It doesn't even hit the roof. It just clears. It's a very high pass over to Monty Connor. Hits the roof again. Shady's there, and there's no direct shot. Jam Gaming not having the right direction for said shot. And again, through the ball, goes over the roof, hits the backboard, bounces down. There's so many close calls in this game number 1.
Yep, Shady having to rotate back, running out of boost, forcing his team onto defense, losing all that pressure, but now they're turning it right back around, having recharged using all those pads.
You expect Billy Fan Club to save goals like that, and as they do, with 10 seconds remaining, looking for the setup. There's the goal. Is it close? So close, almost pinched in. Shady will be back in time. Now Billy Fan Club have an open net. There it is, Shady, with 1 second to go.
If there's a timing to get a goal, this is it. Taking out the first game with that 1 second on the clock. Taking advantage of that centering past the goal mouth.
Exactly right. It goes right on through, and Jam Gaming nail it down. 1 second is not going to be enough here, as the ball will come to a standstill, and Jam Gaming find their first game.
Express getting that executioner seems very appropriate.
But Shady coming through. Line in the defense. Billy Fan Club let the ball come to a standstill for a bit. Shady comes in and drives it through. The crowd is asking for more, but they will get more in due time. 2 shots onto goals, 1 goes in. Shady playing an excellent game in ball 1.
Well, he was a great pickup for the team. We did talk about just how much the offensive powerhouse brings to them, and the fact they can take advantage of it when fighting a team that is so strong at rotations like BFC and still getting through showcases just how good he is.
But I think BFC are playing a much better or cleaner game as well. You know, having a lot more shots on goals and also having a lot more impact in Jam's side of the field. The offense is not stopping, nor is it slowing down. Like Jam just getting that 1 second goal is a mistake that BFC couldn't afford to make, but they shouldn't have made either.
I would 100% agree. And I think on the flip side as well, I think their accuracy has not been up to point. And there were opportunities where we have players like Drippe who you expect just to punish a ball, just smash it straight through. And we didn't see any of those big bangers.
No. We saw opportunities for big bangers. We didn't see big bangers.
No.
I like this big banger stuff, Korea.
Thank you.
I like it. You know, big bangers, right? Bangers and mash.
Yeah. He got the golden boot. I want to see the talent he showcased to get it.
I was just hungry. I was just talking about mashed potatoes and sausages.
We should do that after. I'm pretty hungry.
Game number 2.
Macca's ordered. That'd be sick.
Oh, man. Feels pretty good.
Nug
Jam
life.
Gaming, 1 game up. Here we go again. Torso's coming around. He's going to set it up for BFC. Much better start. They are actually playing this nice and slow, but in front of this goal square, you will have to be careful if you're Jam Gaming. They finally get the clear. It'll just be Shady. Torsos reads the ball well. Does it go over the top of Jam? It does not. They'll hit it right on back. Jake is here, taking the ball himself. The backboard, the follow through. Drippe goes too high and misreads the passing play.
And it does mean it's about to turn right back around on them. Jake, the only player on defense, but it is enough.
Is it enough? Yes, it might be, actually. The ball almost goes in off the halfway mark. Billy Fan Club, really opportunistic here with their passes up the field. Express bumps on out. That was Torsos. Jake is still in goal. Does he get the ball? He hits it up. Yes, he does. Playing a lot better, Billy Fan Club. Now it is their turn to hide in their hole. Monty Connor off the side. Jam Gaming, here we go.
We saw him come in as well. Express reading that play, choosing not to shoot left, but rather right, knowing the bounce would be perfect for the follow-up.
Monty Connor was there at the perfect time. And the follow-up, yes, it was perfect, Korea. Jam Gaming lead 1-0 in game number 2. Monty Connor, look at this. He's played the kickoff so much better. Drippe will hit the ball and it'll go down to Shady. What can Jam Gaming do? Can they get another goal against the BFC lineup, who we thought their defense was impenetrable? Maybe it's Jam Gaming who are going to start making mistakes. We're going to have to find out. The next episode of Survivor, Torsos around the corner again. Going to play it off the wing. It's what BFC have been doing all game. And Jam Gaming trying to replicate that. Express not going to let the ball drop in. And Drippe is going to try and center it up for Jake. But to no avail, as again, Jam Gaming will find more control of the ball and more time.
Yep, the double commits from Billy Fan Club are costing them the follow-up opportunities that they should be getting, having all this boost and all this pressure built up.
Torsos tries to drive forward, gets bumped. I think pressure has been the name of the game for today. Torsos off the side wall. Monty Connor will jump on up with Shady, and Shady will follow the ball down. And there is no further follow-up from Jam Gaming. They'll let the ball roll, and with that 1 goal, maybe they're happy, maybe they're not. Monty Connor has pushed on up into the offensive role, and Express is looking to set him up once again.
He's being set up, as well as the fact that when Billy Fan Club played that so slowly, every single player on Jam Gaming went back, hit those boost pads, got those boost balls, and is now ready to drag this out.
Monty Connor off the wall, over to Express again. Jam Gaming, big wide clears, not specific plays, but becoming a little bit messy in this game too, as BFC are struggling to find consistency with this ball. Monty Connor will hit it back. BFC, you need to start getting these low pass plays. Clear after clear. It's just being responded like a big game of ping pong. Jake takes full advantage. There we go off the crossbar. And a moment for BFC. They've just started it on up. Jake will hand it on over, back again to Torsos, but Express picks it up first. Doesn't miss. Drippay is the one who hits it up, slows it down. Express misses the second touch of the ball. Drippay passes it through to the center to Jake and will not find the follow-up again. As this is BFC not able to get it past Jam.
Or not be able to get it past anything because they've had 2 consecutive misses on that goal, which should have been easy shots for some of the best shooters in all of the region.
It's a close call from Jam Gaming, you saw them. Yeah, but look, maybe the best shooters in the region, but they're not in good form at the moment. It's not going to matter. And we again play around this corner, and Jam Gaming have another opportunity. It just keeps coming in favor of them. With Billy Fan Club, you saw before the ball was open in the net. Wrong positioning off the backboard, following it up, looking for his own style of Devo there. Torsos to clean, but no, it goes right under him. Billy Fan Club needed that goal, but Jam Gaming have brought it on right back, and this is their opportunity now.
Taking advantage of it will be the hard bit because Jake is rotating so heavily back, but it doesn't matter. Express putting it away straight past the defense with only 58 seconds on the clock.
Also, as you can see there, just brings the ball to a standstill. Would have been better to leave it maybe and let it roll up the wall. Oh well. Jam Gaming with a minute remaining, looking very comfortable in game number 2, and BFC, what was a great start, have kind of fallen into the palms of Jam Gaming. Game number 2 could be coming to a quick halt unless BFC could do anything about this play.
In the past, they have been able to turn this round, and here we begin, Jake doing so with the first goal.
Okay, so 40 seconds. Okay, all right, okay. Jake coming through with a quick goal, 40 seconds.
Good positioning as well, getting it perfectly in that top left part of the net. So
let's talk about what this means. BFC need this next goal, 40 seconds to do so. They could bring it to overtime or score 2 more. And then we'll be taking it to game number 3 with a 1-all score. They need as many wins as possible. Jam, that was a close call from Shady. Monty Connor setting it up for Express off the left wing. Torsos will get the ball first. The recipient of it, who is it? It's going to be Shady. That's not what you want if you're BFC. The goal is not open. Drippay, that's a very slow-paced ball. You need to have a shot right now. Jam Gaming are going to do one themselves, redirecting the ball, and down it comes. Jam will most likely secure game 2 as well.
7 seconds left on the clock. I think that's a pretty safe bet, Hysterics. Great play there by Monty Connor Express, getting it in the lower left, the opposite of the direction the defender jumps.
Billy Fan Club are getting run over by Jam Gaming here. This is a performance we were not looking to see from BFC. And it's Jam Gaming again. Look at this, 1 second, almost having another shot. Monty Connor, he may come flying off the wall, but hey, 2 games up against BFC. Express and Shady playing a fantastic game. Monty Connor with the setups as well.
Yep, see, this is what we talked about, right? We had Wolfie here bringing up how Shady helps them with their defensive rotations and allows them to play more of the pitch. And now we're seeing Express coming forward, no longer sitting in the goals, and he is just destroying BFC.
So BFC, how do they change this? Because when they get their goals, it looks smooth, it looks great, but it's the clears that come out, and they're just big, wide clears that don't go to anyone. There's no passes.
Yep.
We're in the defensive side, right?
You're 100% right. They're doing clears. I wouldn't go so much as say big, but they're definitely trying, and they're just passing it straight to the other team. Well, in this case, Jam.
Well, in the other team, there's only 2 teams on the field. Be like, there's a 3rd team. Rocket League with 3 teams. Ooh. A triangle of goals.
That'd be pretty sick.
2 balls.
There is 3-player chess, so it's definitely doable.
Hang on. So yeah, 3 cars each side in the triangle, right?
9 player.
Yep. Maybe 1 ball. Maybe just 1 ball.
I think 1 ball is probably a lot more manageable. Imagine trying to be obs for 2 balls.
Oh, man. So 1 ball, right?
Yeah.
And you decide who you score against. And the team, instead of you get goals.
Yes.
But the other team loses goals, maybe. Maybe, does that sound right?
Ooh, maybe you start with like 5 goals apiece, like 5 score, and every time you score on someone, you steal one of their points.
Maybe. It'd be a good idea.
We should go to Psionics with this.
Ooh.
Yeah, Eric, there's potential. Workshop.
Triangle League. It's okay. We Gucci. Game number 3 begins now. Jam Gaming have just blown us away, and Billy Fan Club, nothing really they can do. As Jam will have another shot on goal, setting it up for Monty Connor, already down this side of the field with only 10 seconds, having passed since the kickoff.
10 seconds may have passed. The game is not changing any meaningful pace, even though we hear BFC are trying to go for more ground play. But we have seen BFC are the kings of the reverse sweep against Jam. So maybe they're just lulling them into a false sense of security.
Billy Fan Club need to change things up in game number 3. Here we go, Torsos and Drippe, their opportunity awaits. The ex-Alpha Sydney lineup, this is their moment. Into the goal, Monty Connor defends. Remember that both of these teams went to RLCS last season. Both of them had experience on the international stage. And there it is, showcasing from Torsos. We might have a series.
This is what I want to see. Mechanical skill, great follow-up from the teammates, and beating out both the defense.
Yep.
This is the Torsos we know, the keyboard king.
4-10. Sunk my battleship. Jam Gaming are completely still in control. However, BFC with that one goal change everything up. Or maybe, as I say, too early, hits the crossbar. Express and Monty Connor going to play it nice and slow. There's Jake with the intercept. Nicely done, Billy Fan Club. That's what we've been waiting to see.
The boys are back, finally getting their reads, getting their plays, and it's the accuracy we talked about being a problem no more.
But they've just slowed it down. They've slowed their thought process down. They're coming in. That intercept was amazing.
They're reading the green lines of the Matrix, Jake.
Look, I mean, Neo couldn't even do that at one point. He did, though. Express is coming off the roof. This is an opportunity. Drippe comes up. That is a must-needed save. It's only 3:30. There's a lot of moments here for Shady. We're going to heighten our excitement a little bit as we could be seeing a full series. BFC trying to set up the ball once again. Jam Gaming have lost what they had in game 1 and 2, and that was the drive, the passion, the momentum. Yummy Cheese Man is not here. We're free. I can say momentum again.
The shackles are off. Hysterics just for BFC as well, taking out Monty Connor. The midfield is theirs to play with.
Torsos now gets the ball pass. Great pass onto Monty Connor, I guess, if you want to pass to the enemy. Drippe misses the ball. Everyone kind of misses the ball. Okay, Torso's going to take it through the air. Shady for the intercept. Will get it and challenges it away. Jake off the wall, but Monty Connor is back. This guy's rotating everywhere. Jam Gaming definitely someone they can count on. Is Drippe going to take it off the roof, get it for the center. Torsos brings it back in, has a shot and scores with the third.
Overcommitment there from Jam. All three players going for the ball, but the read from Torsos. He knows where to plant it to get it straight, cleanly through the middle.
Billy Fan Club might be back, Korea. We could see a series on our hands.
They do like their reverse sweeps against Jam. I think they just do it to mess with them.
I think they do it to mess with us, Korea.
They really hurt my feelings, Jake.
I mean, it's not about feelings anymore. It's about intensity. Levels are rising. Billy Fan Club have 3 goals to none. You can see on your scoreboards there. Jam Gaming, this is their opportunity. Does it lie in wait? It does not. Shady misses his shot. And Monty Connor tries to take it himself. Express is going to redirect the ball right into the center. Who's in goal? It's Jake. Over to Monty Connor. No. Shady's actually just taken it himself. Bounces the ball. It's going to go back into Jam Gaming's defensive side of the field. A shot onto goal. Lies in wait for Torsos this time. There's Jake. Who does it get past? No one. Jake tries to take it himself and Jam Gaming will clear it, but you need Jam to start picking up some goals soon. Otherwise, Billy Fan Club will take us to game 4.
100%. The possession here is 100% in Billy Fan Club's 100% in Billy Fan Club's way. And there's no way Jam's going to be able to turn this around if Jake is so good at turning it right back.
That was a great example of exactly that. Jam Gaming are not looking in form in the final game, or what was looking to be the final game. Here we go. Express is waiting in the depths around in this midfield. Torsos and Drippe will go for their passing play, but it doesn't follow suit. Drippe over to himself, has an opportunity for a shot, takes it and hits it a couple of times. We'll go back and forth between Monty Connor. Torsos now comes in for the intercept. Express takes it around the defense, but Jake hits the ball back over and Shady will be the reciprocant and Express is looking to follow it through, but Torsos now winning these trades. The ball gets centered again. Billy Fan Club, they are playing for time here though.
I love how you showcase Torsos. He's a 1v1 ladder god, and the fact that he's just beating them out 1v1 again and again and again is really opening opportunities and is stopping Jam from being able to get out of their corner.
BFC finally back on the defense. What can Jam do with this with only 45 seconds remaining? I think you have to call it sooner rather than later. 40 seconds remaining, and it's not really enough time. Jam have to start nailing down these goals, but the way BFC are playing, as Drippe could have just slowed the pace, is too good to be true. I think we will be seeing a game number 4, Korea. BFC continuing to set up. Torsos off the backboard. Not going to be followed through.
They're playing so consistently, and it's even safe the way they're rotating aggressively. Every time they lose possession, it's only for a couple of seconds. They get the clear, they have the follow-up, and Jam struggle.
Shady looking for the last and final shot. He will not find it. Billy Fan Club will walk away with a game under their belt. Let's see what else they can take in this best-of-5 series. Remember that BFC not sitting too well. They're sitting 2-2 with the other team before the other team were taken down today by Pale Horse eSports. Jam Gaming, however, having a fantastic run in this tournament.
Drippe playing the entire field as well. That's something we don't always see from him. He's so strong on the offensive. He was getting the shots in as well, really contributing to the team, but I love how he rotated back. And in the earlier games, we saw that Jake was a little bit slow off the gun. So the ball would come towards him, he'd be slow to react, and they would get punished for it. But now he's getting a little bit more aggressive, he's getting a little bit more assertive, and it's translating well on the scoreboard.
So what's the change in this game that BFC have come through with and surprised the heck out of us with?
Well, Drippe is supporting more on the back side of the pitch, which has given Jake the confidence to do those third touches and run forward, rather than just play it a little bit more safe, stick around his side of the pitch, and lose all that pressure they build up.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like, it was a better performance from Torsos, give him a bit of the run of the field.
Oh, yeah.
Let's look at Jam Gaming and how they reacted, because the defense was not also there as it was in previous games, and Monty Connor changed his positioning a little bit as well.
Yeah, he was going for a lot of bumps, trying to take out players a lot more.
Yep.
And I think there were definitely situations where it cost them position for him trying to knock someone out. So they kind of traded 1-for-1,
Yep.
but it did leave them open with holes in the rotation.
Jam Gaming took 2 quite easily, but BFC took the last in the same fashion. Let's see how we go in game number 4. As it was a good kickoff from Billy Fan Club, they instantly gained possession. Torsos will take it right back. Monty Connor instantly regrets that because Jake and Drippe will have their turn, and they'll find the second touch. Monty Connor cannot intercept, goes forward, picks up a bit of boost, and now he's in a great position looking for the center. Jam Gaming need one game. This could be the goal that starts it all. Jake, slow touch to Torsos, but it will work out for now.
Goes for a little bit of mind games. Could cost them the opportunity, but Torsos always ready for the follow-up. Just lures them in and takes it all away.
Using the dominus, having a good time on this wall. Torsos passes back to Jake. Jake misses the touch. Who capitalizes on this the best? Is it Shady? No, it might be Express coming through, and just like that, Billy Fan Club under fire again.
Torsos going in for the play, but unable to make something of it. Shady too strong.
Monty Connor back over to Express around this corner, bumped out of the way. Express loses his positioning, and Jam Gaming with that may have just lost their siege. Jake hits it up, and Jake follows it up. Himself, him only. Shady's there. Torsos to pass through this left wing. Interesting plays from Jam Gaming. Looking to be very deceptive with their passes. Express is waiting down there on the ground, but Jake flies on up and will find the better touch. BFC holding their own for now, but Jam Gaming are a little bit more alive in Game 4.
Better touches are definitely something that are important. Every time BFC and Jam are going for these midfield 50-50s, it seems like BFC is coming out on top, and it doesn't feel very 50-50.
Torsos looks like he really wants to take the ball himself this game.
Yeah, showcasing his confidence as well. He's taking it straight to Monty Connor, who has taken many games under his wing and just ruined the midfield for the other team, but he's having none of it.
Jake sets himself up. Torsos lying in wait. Drippe off the roof. First goal for Billy Fan Club.
The reverse is real. They're really working towards this sweep, which is the way it goes every time they verse Jam. They concede a couple of early games, and then go, you know what, we're done. Series is ours.
Why do I think everyone comes off the roof? I don't know. I just see people flying and I assume the roof. You're off the roof.
It's just so memorable. You just kind of want to imprint that upon the gameplay.
Yeah. Well, Jam Gaming, this has just not been the best couple of games. Monty Connor coming through. What can they make of this? Nothing. Torsos. The ball is going very, very slow. Billy Fan Club, you notice after they have a couple of goals, they do slow down a little bit. Jake misses the ball. Not too good. Monty Connor will clear it back down. Trippe off the wall will just bump and hit. We now have a Billy Fan Club that is happy to defend. Defense has always been somewhat of a strong note for Jake and Billy Fan Club.
Yep. Defense is definitely the point where they're most comfortable. Offense and accuracy is their struggle point, so if they get the goal, they're happy to rotate back, play nice and safe, and just sit on their lead.
Billy Fan Club having that goal in control. Jam Gaming struggling to contemplate what we have to do next. And Torsos will hit it off the side wall. Shady flies on down. Jam Gaming. This is an opportunity. Jake's there off the crossbar. One more final touch. It doesn't roll in. Shady's back in time with a close call.
Jam Gaming with the double commit almost gets punished by BFC
Jam
coming through, but Express following up, putting away a nice goal, bringing it to 1-1.
That was beautiful from Shady. You saw the setup there. Torsos. Tried to hit that back. No success.
Classic Monty Connor, though. Just seeing somebody coming in for the save, it's like, no fun. Knocks him straight out, allowing that.
And what an equalizer for Jam Gaming as Monty Connor off that side wall will look to take a second. Here we go from Jam. They've got the first goal, and with that, they have the momentum.
Ooh, Yummy's going to be angry. We keep saying it. He doesn't believe in it. Neither does Jake. Playing strong offense, coming up for the second touch, allowing his team to build the pressure they need to turn this into a goal.
Ball going to bounce around this left wing. You have a minute left. BFC finding that next goal. So crucial here. Take it to game number 5. We're setting up a shot again, but Jam Gaming hit it right on back. It has the speed on it. Monty Connor needed that touch. Jake looking to do a quick demo. The setup's there. Very close call, but Jake is back in time again. Monty Connor and Jam Gaming, just when you count them out.
Beautiful take there. Sitting back, great read. Waits for the double commit from BFC, then punishes them hard, giving them that comfortable 2-1 lead.
And Jam Gaming, like I said, Korea, when they get that first goal, they just continue to push the envelope. And here we go again. Jam have just kicked the ball off to a flying start. After this second goal, they lead by 1, 40 seconds remaining. They can clean this up with simply defense. Their success story will continue with a 3-1 win with 30 seconds now.
And this will be critical for them. BFC is always the person that shuts them down at the final run of Throwdown. So to get them out of the way now is critical.
Yeah, against the finals, it's been a bad story expressed there. Torsos lucky days, but Jam Gaming have 10 seconds remaining. This is it. BFC, their last play. No, it hits Torsos. That was a great shot from BFC. They have to keep it into the air, but Jam have just succeeded in the win. And BFC, that last shot on goal. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate is definitely all I have, because BFC, 2-3.
Questionable there. It will be a 3-1 victory by Jam Gaming. And what a success story from this mob. What a success story from one of our top teams in Oceania. Jam Gaming, Wolfie, come out surprising in your prediction.
No, you're right. I mean, watching the gameplay there, it was very, very much based off the midfield pressure plays. Yep. In terms of being able to catch the ball out of defense and clear it, yep, or being able to keep it in the opponent's half.
Yep.
And that's obviously where Jam did it quite a lot better. And what I also really liked about the series was the fact that Jam actually they usually took their first shot on net was quite a weak one. And so it forced out the defense. And then the second shot was where it really honed in. And Monty, Connor, Shady, they're really good at doing that.
And the double commits as well, they knew BFC were going to do. So when they did take those weaker first shots, you'd see 2 BFC players come up, no one is left for the second, banger comes out, free goal.
Absolutely.
Talking about the bangers and the free shots that Jam Gaming had, they started off the series fantastically. Those first 2 games, Jam looked in form, but then BFC kind of huddled up and decided this is our weakness. Their passes became a little bit more constituted as well. And I think when we see BFC in that form, it's so much better, right?
It was, to be honest. Billy Fan Club, they lost the first 2 games, and then they were like, right, we got to sort something up.
Yeah.
And the thing is, what I think, at least in their minds, they were coming off the pressure of like, oh crap, this is the end of league play. This is our last game. This is our last chance of getting a better seeding for that gauntlet, or maybe even being knocked out due to a lot of the other
Which
teams
would be a
having,
surprise. Like Billy Fan Club,
yeah.
ex-Alpha Sydney getting knocked out. The team that went to RLCS with the same roster getting knocked out of league play.
By community teams as well. Like, they're not just getting knocked out by other teams that came through, invitees. These are the guys that fought through the open ladder to get here, and then taking out the guys that took down Denial.
Exactly right. But coming back, Billy Fan Club, those games 3 and 4, you were saying they're looking at
pretty much they were looking a bit better. Basically,
Yeah.
they stopped and they started doing a lot less of double commits. And then, they were giving each other a bit of space. They were passing right. They were doing everything okay. But then Jam started exploiting the weaknesses. They started pressuring those plays and interrupting those plays. And, in that, the second last game where Billy Fan Club actually won, it was a lot of kind of defensive mistakes from Jam. Obviously, it was really good pressure from Billy Fan Club, but a lot of the time that, there wasn't that last one in net from Jam. And then obviously they got majorly punished for it because, the scoreline was very, very different from the other 3 games.
Exactly right. Coming through.
I do like that point that when they had the opportunity, they didn't necessarily have the accuracy. Jam was just making some big mistakes, which led to them being punished. And then it flipped right back around on the final game. Jam stepped right back up. Monty Connor became the pest that he is and just crushed them in the midfield, allowing them to push forward.
Exactly right. But Jam are going to be taking that win, and a very influential one at that 3-1 over BFC. However, coming up next, we have our last 2 games coming through. It's going to be Scylla taking on Legacy eSports, so don't go anywhere. 5-minute